Welcome back homies. Today I'll share my Pyroknight FERROKINESIS build in SS0. This build is not done yet and far from perfection, but I'm able to reach 5 billion DPS peak using this build. Let's begin with brief explanations. I will only explain some crucial information. FERROKINESIS spec from Fireblade Matrix skill turns the fireblades into projectiles that deals fire damage and ailment into enemies. This fireblades can become homing and piercing, so multishot, backlash, and epicenter is the mandatory fate bounds for this build. Spatha of the Fire Colossus Insane Greatsword makes Searing Colossus skill also spawn fireblades during appearance of the Colossus. So technically, more additional projectiles when both skill used. Furry Roar skill used to gain Berserk buff and to gain Battlelust overtime when active. Meanwhile, Pyroflu skill is for dash buff with Reaper's Sprint Fatebound, create Embers, and gain Battlelust when used. Now, move to equipment set used for this build. This is not mandatory set for this build but quite nice from the effect. Spatha of the Fire Colossus Insane Weapon is must to get for this build, I already explained about it before. Noxia Dextrorum and Fallen Corona used to increase Fireblade's damage but with cost smaller Fireblade's size. Tribal Headdress will gives Berserk buff when our character idle, meanwhile Medusa set used to increase Fireblade's damage from afar. Now, move to recommended fate bounds and modifiers for this build. Here are the recommended fate bounds for this build. Anyway, make sure to get Red Crown from forging in all equipment so you can use all the listed fate bounds. Here are the list of recommended modifiers you must have and enhance. Since modifier can't be rerolled anymore, now you need to grind for perfect modifier set on each equipment. Now, move to recommended skill tree and specialization. For the skill that reach more than level 10, I use level 7 skill chips on it. I only focus on Fireblade Matrix and Pyroflu skill specializations for box stuff. Lastly, other unmentioned information such as base stats and apex distribution, cybermod chips, and Eidolon set. That's all of it. Hope you like my showcase Pyroknight build and see you in the next video. Here's the gameplay on Valkyrie floor 380, I already reached 405 floor and it was painful.